Hey guys, Sableye VGC here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. Today we're going to feature Hero Fumi's team on the channel here, rocking the Choice Scarf Pelipper, Ludicolo, Dragapult, Colossal, Durant, and Clefairy. So, very interesting team here, very unique really. The Absorb Bulb Colossal is pretty cool. Normally you see the Colossal holding the weakness policy. Ludicolo holding the weakness policy is also really cool. You also don't see a lot of rain in this meta anymore. So we are going to find a trainer right away right now. We're going to see what we get. We're going to find Master H. I'm assuming that's a 0. And we're going to see what he's got. So a little bit of technically rain action himself, but it may be water absorb Seismitoad, but it could also be Swift Swim. I'm not too certain. But Lapras, Incineroar, Seismitoad, Raichu, Conkeldurr, and Tyranitar. So what's the course of action that we want to go with here? I think Colossal could be decent here, but at the same time, Incineroar kind of shuts it down. Am I physical or special? I'm going to be special because I have Absorb Bulb, so that answers my own question. Like I was saying, Colossal kind of scared of that Seismitoad. Colossal pretty scared of this Lapras, so maybe might not be bringing it here. I almost want to go with the rain mode where I can go Dragapult, Ludicolo, and then I can actually self U-turn for my policy and get the U-turn into Pelipper to set the rain for the speed boost. And then from there, maybe Ludicolo will sweep the game. Well, that's the hope and hope, anyways. And then, what do I want to do for the Conkeldurr? I mean, the Conkeldurr is not too big of an issue. I have the Pelipper and I have a Dragapult for it, so that's not too big of worries. Maybe I just go Durant. Does Durant have Thunderfang? If Durant has Thunderfang, it's definitely coming. Even if it's Rock Ball, it probably comes. It's Thunderfang. So yeah, Durant is going to come. It is going to be my Lapras answer. Kind of a little bit of an oddball Lapras answer, but why not go for it? So Master HO here, we're going to see what he wants to go for. But basically, I think this team is really cool. There's a lot of game modes with it, which I think I really want to feature. Like the Colossal Dragapult, so you can surf to proc your Absorb Bulb, and then you get your Steam Engine off, so that's a really cool strategy. You also have the one we're going to go for here, which is the Self U-Turn, which is basically like a free self U-turn into the policy, which basically setting up a +2 Ludicolo turn 1, almost guaranteed here. Not necessarily the greatest time for me to do it, but I think I have to do it. Like, I think at this point I'm committed. Then you also, of course, you have the Clefairy Durant lead, where you can just make Durant a little bit more bulkier and run over people with hustle boosted attacks, but I think right here, like I was saying, I'm forced into this. He can't fake out my Dragapult, so I am just going to go for the U-turn, and I am going to max right now. I'm going to Dynamax, and I think I max Overgrowth into this Lapras. So this should hopefully go off without a buckle here. Like, if he wants to fake out, he's faking out Ludicolo, so that's no good for him, because I'm maxing. He can't fake out Dragapult. I mean, I'm expecting this Lapras to max with my Ludicolo, so I don't expect to be doing massive amounts of damage, but I will be at +2, so it should be doing a good chunk. Well, there's only one way to find out what happens here, and that's to see what happens. Because I really don't know. I'm assuming, yeah. Okay, so we are going to see the max. That's going to be the Lapras. If it's the Raichu, I will be genuinely surprised. But that should be the Lapras here. He's going to try and get those screens up. Yeah, because is Grass still super effective here? I think it is. Right? I don't think Ice resists Grass. Yeah, no, there's no way Ice resists Grass unless I'm missing something. And I missed the change in like the last 3-4 years of Pokemon, but I don't think I did. So Ludicolo is going to get hit by the U-turn here. Policy is going to proc, and Rain is going to come up just to make me slightly faster. I also don't know what Raichu is going for because he didn't click Fake Out. Maybe we're going to see something like a Nuzzle, and if we do see a Nuzzle, that could be slightly concerning. Although Ludicolo probably faster than Lapras into Rain anyways, but let's find out. Hopefully Resonance doesn't do too much damage. So Max Overgrowth coming out, we are indeed going to get to see how much damage this is actually going to do at +2. Oh, that was so close to actually killing. The fact that that almost killed is actually kind of impressive. Like, that did a lot of damage. Unfortunately, it's going to be weakness policy right back, so maybe I should have played this a little bit more conservative and overgrowth the Pikachu first. But we are going to see that Nuzzle, and it's going to go into Pelipper. I'm alright with that. I mean, Pelipper is not my sweeper right here anyways, and hopefully he targets Dragapult, which is now the Pelipper, and Pelipper can drop. That's a perfect turn for me. I'm very content. So what? You got no benefit with the paralysis. I actually find that very surprising. I don't know why you go to paralyze the Dragapult if you plan on killing it with the Lapras anyways. Seems a little surprising to me, but that's what my opponent went for. Like, it makes sense, like, if you know that I'm Focus Sash Dragapult, but I don't think that's common knowledge. Like, I don't look at Dragapult and go, oh yeah, that thing's gonna be Focus Sash right here. I don't think I've ever once said that about a Dragapult. But Dragapult coming in right now. I think I want to leave Lapras here. Like, I really just want to leave Lapras on the field. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm just going to Shadow Ball it, take it out. And I could go for the Rain or I could go for the Overgrowth. I think they're both the same amount of damage. They are. So literally does not matter which one I go with. But I'm going to go with the Overgrowth just in case he swaps out into something like that Seismitoad. Unlikely, but there is that possibility. So Max Overgrowth, I'm going to connect right here. It also gets boosted by the grassy terrain. So let's see. And Raichu is indeed going to drop right there. So it looks like we're going to pick up 2 KOs right now. I'm actually surprised that killed through the Aurora Veil that was up. That's kind of surprising actually. And the fact that he was not Focus Sash. Like normally if you're not Focus Sash Raichu, you're Assault Vest Raichu. So that's interesting. But Weakness Policy Ludicolo putting in the most amount of work right now. Conkeldurr coming in, I'm okay with that. And what's his last Pokemon here? It is indeed going to be that Seismitoad, so... Oh, it's shiny, that's kind of cool. I think we're in a decent spot right now. I'm just going to U-turn out with... I could U-turn. But at the same time, I almost want a hard swap because of the fact of Seismitoad. Although, he's forced into Ludi, so I'm going to stay in. I am just going to go Shadow Ball. I'm going to double this size... I think I should chip the Conkeldurr. I'll chip the Conkeldurr and just go for another Overgrowth into this Seismitoad right here. Seismitoad is not going to live this. Okay, battle was cancelled. So, solid victory right there. Going off with that Weakness Policy Ludicolo. Just kind of ran over this man. I was surprised that the Max Overgrowth turn 1 did, like, what was that, 97% to that Lapras? That was ridiculous. Like, and Lapras is a especially bulky Pokemon. Like, it's not supposed to be hit that hard. But we are going to continue battling here. 1, maybe 2 more if this next one is fast as well, but probably just 1. Up to 4,000 right now, which is decent push. Change the music here for you guys while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to try and get back to random so I don't have to keep manually changing every time. But we are going to find Alex here with a rating of about 12,000. And what is our next victim for this with Weakness Policy Ludicolo? But we're going to go, well, we're going to see Duraludon, Dracozolt, Whimsicott, Sylveon, Melodic, and Conkeldurr. So this team, I feel like, is a little bit scarier than the last one. Like, the fact that he can just click KO in horrifies me. Like, he could just go Whimsicott, Dracozolt, and basically win the game. Because I have no speed control. I think my only countermeasure is to go something like Clefairy, Dragapult. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Do I want the Rain mode in the back? I 100% want Ludicolo here. I'm not sure if I really want to go full Rain. I'm not going to go full Rain. I'm actually going to bring Durant in the back. Because right now I don't really have a planned Dynamax Pokemon. Other than maybe that Ludicolo. Or maybe Dragapult turn 1. But unlikely, I find. I think if he does bring that the Dracozolt, I'm just going to click Draco Meteor. I don't think there's a reasoning to waste my Dynamax. Especially because I'm probably going to get knocked immediately down to Focus Sash. So there's no real reason to waste my Dynamax yet. But I will live an attack on the Sash and probably pick up that Dracozolt regardless. Maybe. That's actually questionable. But besides the point, we're gonna do big chunks of damage to that Dracozolt in return if they choose to bring it. And I'm gonna try to save my max a little later on. But so far so good with this team. Kind of, I know I love how at the beginning of the episode I was talking about like all the different game modes of this team. You know, you got the Clefairy, Dragapult. Sorry, yeah, I guess you could go Clef Dragapult too, which I don't think is one of the game modes. Like I feel like Clef Durant is probably the biggest game mode. Then you got your Surf mode with the Colossal. Then you've got your U-turn into the Weakness Policy into the Rain. That's also a really cool game mode as well. But he does actually go with the Dracozolt and Whimsicott here. What I am going to do is I'm just going to go for a regular Draco Meteor. And I could go for a Follow Me. I could also get cheeky and go ally switch, but I think right here I'm just gonna go for the helping hand. Well, he's forced to not go for the dragon move, right? So I think I am gonna helping hand you. Get my phone out of the way for you guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the helping hand here. Like I said, I don't think he can reliably go for the dragon move here because I could very well click follow me. So I think he has to go for the electric type attack. So I'm expecting Clefairy to die. I might as well get something out of this turn. I'm expecting just Tailwind max Lightning into the Clefairy. That thing drops, and then Dracobolt right now will take out Dracozolt. Helping hand coming out. So no Tailwind? No, helping hand goes before Tailwind. My apologies. Max guard. So opponent, I guess I have no clue. Is he gonna Moonblast here? Okay, that's a very interesting turn for my opponent. Maybe he's just trying to stall out a turn of my max. I really couldn't tell. I have no clue what he's doing. Well, I'm gonna go for the same thing. Only this time I am gonna go for the follow me, just because that Whimsicott now can get an attack off, and I could potentially lose my sash if he doubles into my Dragonbolt. So I don't want that to happen, so we're gonna go for it this way and see what happens. I could also go ally switch, which is kind of cheeky, but no real reason. I don't think there's a real big reason to go for that right now. Like I said, I want to say he just Bolt Beaks right now, or well in this case Max Lightnings into my Clefairy, but I could be wrong. He's actually going to go for the helping hand, so probably could have helping handed right back, but I am going to follow me. So I wonder if he's going to try and Bolt Beak me, or as I make the same error, but he's going to Max Lightning here. He's actually going to Max Quake, so just trying to boost that special defense now that he's seen Draco Meteor. So that's a really good play on my opponent's end. It actually does pick up the knockout on Clef. So really good play right there for my opponent. And now he doesn't have to worry about follow me, and he definitely survives the Draco Meteor right now. He is Life Orb, but Draco Meteor, let's see how much damage it's actually going to do. Yeah, not nearly enough. It wouldn't have actually killed anyways because of the, even without that boost. So now things get interesting here. I don't have Fake Out on Ludicolo. I can't really bring in Durant. Can I bring in Durant right now? Like, can I just max Durant? I don't think I can. Because, like, Max Lightning plus Helping Hand is just going to run through that thing. So I'm almost forced into Ludi here, which is super unfortunate. But I really didn't see an out here. Maybe I should have gone for a Helping Hand. Or max my Duraludon here, but I am just going to U-turn right now. And protect my Ludicolo here. Just because I feel like there's going to be a Max Lightning going out into Ludi. And he probably wants to Dragon move. I mean, he might Dragon move, but I feel like he Moonblasts Dragapult here. And goes for the Max Lightning into Ludi here. That'll pick up the knockout. But my opponent definitely has the first 2 turns going in his favor here. Doesn't matter, can we pull this back? The good news is we're stalling out his, so he is actually going to go for that Helping Hand. I was going to say the good news is that we're stalling out his turns of Dynamax, and we haven't used any of ours yet. So if anything is going in our favor, that's what we got going for us right now. It's actually going to be Max Wormwood, so really wish I would not have protected, because that would have definitely been a little bit of a better attack. But that's fine, we do get our focus stacked up. Quite content with that. I wish I would have doubled the Whimsicott though with like an Ice Beam U-turn here. Would have been alright. Life Orb gonna hit this, going to hit the Dracozolt, I should say. And obviously U-turn not gonna do a whole lot of damage, but does a decent chunk. And now I'm gonna bring in Durant, and this is definitely where my Dynamax happens. 100% maxing Durant here. There's no reason for me not to do that anymore. And I think I sacrificed Dragapult and swap out Ludi to save it. Just because Ludi's at full health and can actually do something here. But Dynamax, Max Quake into the Dracozolt, and I think I sacrificed my Dragapult. Basically right now my game plan here to try and pull this one back, I should say, is that he goes for the Bolt Beak into Ludicolo, which actually ends up being Dragapult. and then I kill his Volt Beak user, and then it's Whimsicott versus Durant and Ludicolo, and hopefully I can survive that. Maybe, because I do have my max, right? So Durant should basically be able to knock out his entire team, which is kind of my game plan right now. So I wonder if maybe he will target that Durant a little bit more aggressively here. Although I don't know if he can. Like, can he kill me? Okay, so Moonblast probably does about 20%. And then it depends on how much Volt Beak will do. I really have no clue how much Volt Beak will do. Because he's going to be faster than me. That's a given. So there's only one way to find out as the ant gets even bigger here. And by even bigger, I mean technically still relatively small for an ant. But, well, relatively small to the rest of them. He's actually going to charm the Durant, and that's a really, really good play. So now my damage output is severely weakened. He does go for that Volt Beak, and he does connect. And it is going to go into Dragon Pulse. So saving Ludicolo definitely worked out there, I think. Like, I don't think it was worth losing Ludi there. It's still like a full health Pokemon, so I could technically utilize that later on. Max Bit coming out. This should kill. I don't really care that I'm -2. Like, that's Hustle boosted. He's not maxed, and he's at like 40%. So it is indeed going to drop right there. The special defense is here, which is alright. And now the question is, how can I pull this one back? Because of that charm. That charm's pretty annoying. Tailwind's gone, so he could go for another Tailwind here. I think there's a chance Ludi can do it, depending on what two Pokemon my opponent brought in the back. And there's only one way to find that out, and that's to wait. I mean, he could have Conk, he probably has Conkeldurr. But if he has Sylveon here, there's still a chance. So we're going to see what that is here, and we're going to find out right now. It's going to be Ludicolo from my end here, which should have been obvious. And it is indeed going to be that Sylveon. So there's still a chance here. I 100% just click Max Steel Spike. It's still going to hit this Sylveon really hard. And I'm going to Ice Beam into this Whimsicott. I'm going to try and get rid of this thing as soon as I possibly can. So he is indeed going to go for that Tailwind, and Sylveon may be going for a Mystical Fire here, which could be a bit annoying. But I'm actually going to be faster than the Sylveon still, and still get that Max Steel Spike off. Does that still kill? That still kills. That's actually kind of ridiculous. Like, the fact that that's still knocked out is disgusting. I'm -2. That should not be killing, but I guess Hustle makes up for that, and then technically it's Steel Spike as well, so it's not like a regular base 80 move, but that's still kind of ridiculous. And now, is Ice Beam going to be enough here to knock out this Whimsicott? It's not, but it did still do a good chunk of damage here. No freeze, but it's kind of rude if I get to freeze now. Depending on what his last Pokemon here is, we do have a chance. The Beto Chef, I don't know what that is. It is indeed going to be that Conk, so still interesting. Still an interesting game indeed. I think I'm just going to Steel Spike into this Whimsicott here, get rid of that thing, and I guess I'll just start Hydro Pumping. Time to Hydro Pump this Conkeldurr here. Conkeldurr's going to Protect. I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't really know what Whimsicott wants to go for. It's going to go for another Charm, so it's going to be a 2v1 endgame here. I mean, I'm not doing any damage with Durant whatsoever, but I do pull it into a 2v1 endgame. The question, well, I was going to say, is he AV Conkeldurr, but he's not because he just clicked Protect. So, the fact that he has Protect means he's probably going to be Flame Orb, would be my best guess. And if he's not Flame Orb, maybe something like Life Orb. But my best guess right now is going to be that Flame Orb. Yep. So he's going to get burned out with the Flame Orb, and now things get interesting. Because Durant's not doing any damage whatsoever. And I mean literally 0. I mean, I'm going to click Iron Heads in hopes of flinching it. But, yeah, you got to go Iron Head, hope to hit and flinch, and then Hydro Pump for the damage output here on the Conk. But I'm not sure if I can actually win this one. This is going to be close depending on how fat my Ludicolo can be. I feel like I'm alright here, as long as I can hit my Iron Head. Yeah, that's still doing a decent chunk considering I'm -4. Like, that's still doing a decent chunk. So, Conkeldurr actually going to be faster than Ludicolo right now. But that's alright because I am +2 in defense with Ludi. Am I +2 or +2? Actually, I might only be... No, I'm +2. I am +2 because I did go for 2 straight Steel Spikes. So, I am +2, and Ludi does do a good chunk of damage, and this thing's going to get hit by its burn right now. I'm going to protect Ludicolo here, just because then the next turn the Tailwind will be gone. Tailwind is gone next turn, right? Yeah, Tailwind is gone next turn, so I am going to protect Ludi. That way next turn, this way he has to go commit 2 Drain Punches into it, rather than a Drain Punch this turn and the Mach Punch the following turn. I think that's the right way to pretty much guarantee the end game here as long as I hit my Hydro Pump. So I think we're on the winning end of this one. But Durant gonna go for the Iron Head. I'm gonna miss, but that's what you get for using Hustle. And Drain Punch actually goes out into the Durant, which is a really good play on his end. I'm not sure if he predicted. Not sure if he's predicting that Protect there. But he did stall out his own Tailwind. So as long as Iron Head connects here, we should still be alright. We just gotta hit our attack. Which is somewhat annoying because like I'm relying on like 90, Hydro Pump's 90, right? And then Hustle drops down to 87 or something like that. I don't know, I'm still relying on roughly 2 90% accurate moves to hit, but I'm gonna win 9 times out of 10 here, but it's still kind of scary. And Hydro Pump is indeed going to connect, and that will end the game. So, Ludicolo absolutely putting in disgusting amounts of work in this game. Like, game 1, just max triggered weakness policy and won. This game right here just kind of put in work. Like, Durant was obviously the MVP of the second game, but Ludi here kind of, I want to say, what did it do? Like, it definitely took out, obviously it took out Conk, but I feel like anything I could have had in the back probably could have potentially taken out Conk, other than maybe something like a Colossal or a Clefairy. But, like, I'm trying to analyze that game right there, and I don't know where the tide turned. Like, Durant, like, he's charming Durant, but it's still killing things. Like, I think he was expecting Durant to not be able to kill the Sylveon, or he was expecting his Sylveon to be faster. So, maybe that was the game changer right there. Like, I feel like he should be bringing Conkeldurr in before he brings Sylveon in to try to get rid of the Durant first. But I'm not going to sit here and complain or overthink things too much. I mean, Durant and Ludicolo kind of put in work in the end game there. But that is going to be it for this one, guys, and I will see you in the next episode with more from Hirofumi's team, and I will see you guys then.